Salut tout le monde, c'est Wipe. On se retrouve aujourd'hui les gars pour une petite vidéo. Mais avant que la vidéo commence les gars, je voudrais contextualiser le tournoi pour que vous compreniez mieux. Donc il y a un mois, Free Fire a lancé un tournoi officiel sur le serveur européen qui s'appelle la Première Ligue. Et ce tournoi était divisé en 3 phases. La phase de qualification, les demi-finales et la finale. Et nous avions eu une seule team française qui avait réussi à passer la phase de qualification pour les demi-finales. Et arrivant en demi-finale les gars, cette team, elle a tout niqué. Elle a fait du sale, c'était incroyable, vous allez voir. Donc là maintenant la team française en question, ils sont qualifiés pour la finale du 1er novembre. Et si jamais ils gagnent la finale, moi je sais qu'ils vont la gagner. Et s'ils la gagnent, bon quand ils vont la gagner plutôt, ils remporteront 15 000 $ et une place au voyage pour la World Cup, qui veut dire Coupe du Monde quoi, voilà. Ouais les gars, imaginez une équipe française à la Coupe du Monde Free Fire. Mec c'est fou, c'est incroyable, imaginez quoi, imaginez les gars, imaginez.
Exciting. We're actually getting to the point now where we can see the mix of teams and start to see what those stories are looking like in terms of how they're going to form. Very close, but it's going to be Bad Smile, literally on the border, and Bad Smile are the team that's going to go into Group A. At the last second, it lands on them. So there are 3 French players, an Algerian and a Belgian player. They make up Bad Smile. They're arguably the best team in France, or the best established team in France. So it'll be very entertaining to watch how they handle Group A. They have avoided G3, so maybe that's a good thing for them.
They just waited and just got everything out of the way, and perfect game so far. Maybe this is the point of time where Vastomundo may actually be dethroned. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean there are other teams that we can also point out other than Vastomundo and Leon, because I think
From Team 7-7 and is doing things pretty darn well. The circle is now stopped. The storm is now stopped. They're looking at the next circle number 5, and Jiga's just gonna be right smack in the center of this current circle back already, and they're just gonna be swarming to where Team Odyssey is. They have the lower ground though, but for some reason Team Odyssey is actually jumping down from the higher ground down to the lower ground, and they have 2 members coming from Team Odyssey that's already been eliminated. The other 2 leftovers coming from Team Odyssey is at the higher ground, but during the entire period when the fight was ensuing, one of the members coming in from Team Bad Smile has already gotten himself to a higher ground, and they have exploited every single blind spot that Team Odyssey has. And right now, Domi is going to the last man remaining, and there's absolutely no way they could outrun all those bullets flying at the speed of light.
them might find themselves in a pickle with the blue closing in.
That's it. It does seem like double kill was immediately granted over to Bad Smile. They have a total of 10 kills. Oh, okay, make that a triple actually.
I think they're gonna have to run into the circle. NTC as well, gonna be facing some fire from Bad Smile. Looking to do some damage. Nothing too crazy gonna go on here. Just the usual holding out of the team in the distance as the circle is closing in, and Chris is doing a fantastic job here of getting a lot of damaging. Not quite many kills. He's got 1 so far. Whilst NTC rather just open prey for shots. He's got another 2 as well. Make that 3. He's wiped out the whole team. His teammates as well. Yeah, not bad, mate.
You're like, hey guys, just run away from me. Don't deal with me because I have a grenade launcher. I can everyone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point of time where things are starting to get interesting because all of the members, all of the teams are going to congregate together and go for a large-scale team fight.
So Thomas going to be going out there now. AVG Albania trying to push in, but they're going to get absolutely slaughtered here by Baltimore, who are just inside this building. They have no chill given at all, but AVG Albania fighting on every single angle as to be able to make this and Sinister Crew go out. This could be 7-7, making it through. They get the kills on Vastomundo as well. Vastomundo going out in 7th position. Bad Smile going to be coming and answering the call of Gondor here as they push on over. NTC going to be going on top of Cappy here. Is he going to be able to save himself in this situation, or is NTC going to be going down? They both go down in the end. At going to be firing down on them from multiple angles. Lewis Thanos maybe going to be shooting on them as well, but it doesn't matter. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 4 situations as Infinity Esports chucking down this blue balls, trying to get in the firepower as well, but it's not going to be quite working as well as they had wished, as they're going to have to recover one of their players who was knocked down, and now Bad Smile just going to be lobbing in these nades, trying to get in this early damage, but the nades in return are going to be fired back on them. Going to have to do a circular wall around them to try and protect themselves, but these walls can only last for so far. Last is going to be dropping down to the firepower of Infinity Esports. Their teammates are going to be covering them up, but this leaves an opportunity for these guys to push a bit further into the center of the circle to try and recover kind of an option to be able to win this as they just push around the corner, do a lot of damage, but at the same time it's going to be returning. We may well be seeing the end here as Bad Smile are going to be coming up right behind them, doing a lot of firepower, and we're going to be seeing Infinity go down in a Booyah coming out on the side of Bad Smile. Fantastic performance by them as usual.
Yeah, excellent game management coming from Bad Smile to get the third Booyah.
Gentlemen, your grand finalists from Group A are Vastomundo, first place, Bad Smile, Infinity Esports, Lusitanos, AVG Albania, and it is 7-7. They managed to do it in the final game of the final week of games, ladies and gents. They managed to overtake Sinister Crew